first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry. End of line.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce. End of line. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this Joe girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller. Right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Taco Tuesday. It is currently 59 degrees. It's supposed to get in the 70s, low 80s today. We'll see about that. First in the chat was Little Debbie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Craig, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing that? Sleepwalking, still doing it. Unimagic, hello, Stephanie. How are you doing this morning? And Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. No live sale tonight, but we'll be doing an educational. No live sale tonight. I think I got you off already. Yeah, I already took you off when you requested it. Got you off the calendar for you. Emily, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Anna Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. Little Debbie, I forgot to tell you. Yesterday during bingo, I know you were at Ella's, but I know for sure, I noticed once or twice you would have won bingo last night. Yeah, but you didn't. You wasn't with us. We missed you. Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Stephen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good morning. Good to see each and every one of you. And everybody else is saying hello to each other. Today's calendar of events are as follows. At 9 o'clock, you have Queen City Picker Tom going live at 9. At 10:55 is Big Barn Auction JJ. At 11 o'clock, you have Ella, saved here first, with the sales from the Sunshine State. At 11 o'clock, you also have the Buddha Chick Rita doing her first things first, which is her daily devotions and Bible study reading. At 11:30, you have Jackass Retro with his ship show. Today at noon is Two Hip Chicks, Dawn and Mary. At 2 o'clock is Southern Vintage. At 3 o'clock is Red Road. 3:30 is Buying Space with the unboxing on every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. At 5 o'clock is Nails Jamie B, where she does a live sale every Tuesday and Wednesday at 5. Ashley does a race and Bible reading. Ladies' night with Colleen OG Lyons, and that's at 6. Also at 6 o'clock is Steph sells stuff by the seashore. At 6:30 is Janine's solo sale. At 6:30 is Auctions with Friends, and it's on Virtual Shopkeeper DD's channel tonight. At 6:30 is Jeff Crumpler doing his live sale. And then at 7 o'clock, Two Hip Chicks, Dawn and Mary do go back live on their Whatnot page with their record and vinyl sale. And it's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. At 8 o'clock is Southern Belle, Bargains by Belle. 8 o'clock is Caucasian Sasquatch. Also at 8 o'clock is the Nurse Flipper Cat. Also at 8 o'clock is Treasure Scavengers live auction. At 9 o'clock is Scooter Renee LLC with a Twister Tuesday. And at 10 o'clock is Vintage Viking Treasures Becky. If you did not hear your name and you have an event going on, please let me know by going into the post section of the channel. And there is a updated August 1st calendar. And then let me know there. Or you can send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, or you can email me. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Harry. How are you doing? Good to see you, sir. Also, don't forget to keep Jennifer in your thoughts and prayers as she goes through her surgery this morning. 710, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Today, my topic is going to be about someone had asked me in reference to music on your YouTube content, on your videos that you may put up. I usually do not put the whole video in music, but I do use some. A lot of my music I get for my videos are from YouTube. And there was a while, about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I know when I first started, I used to get every single one of my videos of music downloaded. You can download them and save them into a file. That way you can use that from YouTube. But I just recently learned about another way you can get music for free. So we're going to cover that today. Like I said, there was some questions about it, so I figured why not share with y'all. So the first thing I'm going to share is it's right off of your YouTube page. I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to go up here to when you're in your channel, go to the left-hand side where you have all this good information right here. Scroll down till you get to Explore. And then right here, there's that word music. When you click on music, it'll bring you here. You have a lot to choose from. You can choose whatever you choose. You also go ahead and download, save it, the tracks. And that'll be your information you would need. And again, 9 times out of 10 on my content, usually when I do the same music over and over, let's see. Oh, I got to go to my channel and I'm going to show you what happens. They do it automatically for me. When I go to manage videos, and then it goes to content. Right here, where it says restrictions, license added. They usually, because there's some I don't use music and some I do, but the ones that say added, they did that automatically for me because it's created music license activated. So that means I've gotten these from YouTube. Once you do that, you're good. As long as you're getting it from YouTube, they will add it for you. And then what happens is, for example, when you go to the video itself, let's go to this one, for example. Usually in your descriptions, they'll add it into your video. Like right here, if you go to the actual video, and I'm going to pause it. I shouldn't have a volume, but I'm going to pause it. Right here in the description, they usually pause. Right here in your description, when you go to a video, usually the music is added somewhere in your description for you. Let's see if I can find it. Right, checklist, playlist, how to play. That's on my list. Right here. See right here in the bottom, that's where your music that you had for that video will show up here on the bottom of your description. When you go to somebody's channel, you'll see where that music came from. That's why they put it in your video. Once it's been added, that's where they put it. But that's if you're using the free music from YouTube itself. Now, let me go back to the channel because I see some comments. Let's see here. Sometimes I use music usually to cover over my neighbor's lawnmower noise. And yeah, that's right. Most people do that. I've only had, I think, maybe 2 videos I had to do that with, but that was when I first started. I don't do that anymore. I only use YouTube music also. I write my own songs. Awesome. However, I rarely use music. Great topic. I was wondering how to do this. Now I have another one for you. This is from, and I'm going to share this with you. Let me close that tab. The next one I'm going to talk about is Creators Mix. They have a YouTube channel. You can go from there, or you just put creatormix.com. Now I'm going to give you a tip on this one, how this works. Copy. If you use this, hello, Ryan. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Here's another one that you can do. And I don't know if y'all know, but this is actually free background music for YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, podcast, and more. One of the things, if you go to this website, the first thing you need to do before you create an account is you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Yes, this is put out by Dee and Nick Nimmons. If you haven't checked them out on Saturdays, they usually live every Saturday. Way at the bottom, you want to go right here where it says download. When you hover over, it turns green. Download that license. So you want to first download it. It's all of this. You want to download it to your file. I already did it. So you just download it, save it to your files. I use all mine with YouTube files under music, under my file of music for YouTube. And that's where I put it at. You want to make sure you do that first. Then let me close for a minute. I'm going to go back to the top and I'm going to sign in because I did create an account with this. It's free. Log in. All right, here we go. Now, when you log in, it's going to tell you different things like here, click here for the music. There's 3 simple steps. You can get in touch with them. And then you have your questions, creator merch, how all this works, and subscribe for their YouTube channel. But if you go across right here, it tells you different, like this is new releases. And these are just different clips that you can use for music. So if you explore this, you can go into them. And again, you can play them and listen to them to see if you like it. Once you do that and you do want it, you can download it here. But right here where it says CC, you want to open that and it tells you what to copy and paste into your description. So with this one, you don't only have to do, they already have the work for you. You just copy and then you paste that into your description. If you use that particular track. It's copyrighted, but it doesn't matter on this one because it's free for you to use. As long as you copy this right here into your description, it tells you what to put in there. That way you're covered with the copyright. And then you can pick any song you want, listen to it first, and then make sure you copy whatever they put there. And once you do that, you put it in your description and you're good to go. And you will not get a copyright strike. Let's see here. And there's the link if you want to check it out. It's free to sign up. And then when you do, you can sign up, download, and save. There is no payments or anything you have to do. It's all free. Well, good morning to you as well. You've been busy. I understand that. I have a question about music. What if I upload a whole album? How does that work? Is it a copyright or can I share the profits with the artist? It depends on if you get a copyright strike and or what you want to do is when you do something like that, you will get a notification if something happens. But we're going to go back to the manage our videos. I do this after every show too. All right. Let me share my screen again. And this is having to do with a little bit. If something happens and you do get a strike or a warning or a claim, it'll tell you what to do. But when you go to your channel, you go to your manage videos, it'll automatically bring you to the content. Look at this little area where it says restrictions. If you have anything written in here, follow the instructions on what you have to do. Now, you can also go right here to the left-hand side of any video and you'll see copyright. You can click copyright and it'll tell you without having to search. You can go directly here and it'll tell you if you have some action you have to do. If you get a copyright claim or strike or a warning, you can clear it up here and it'll tell you what you can do, what you have to do to change it, to correct it. You also have a removal request. You also have messages and you can archive it. So right here, I'll always check to make sure I have nothing here. And it's under copyright to the left-hand side of your row here. If it does, it will tell you you have to give you'll share the profits if you have any money coming in for, say, using that particular album. They will direct you to what you want to do and you can pick what you want when you're doing that. I see a lot of people who are doing like karaoke and stuff, but they're not monetized or they're not monetizing that live. So I'm not sure 100% how that works, because I used to watch another guy who his name was Warren. And he used to do karaoke live, but he would sing the music. So I'm not sure it's copyright. It's not yours to share or split profits. So yeah, you have to, it'll tell you what you got to do if you need to correct it, or to just take your video down. They can do that too. Learn new things. You're welcome. Deborah, hello, good morning and welcome. So with that, you'll probably have to it's a tough, and it depends on how old the record is. You need to look it up. As long as you have some type of what was that I told you had to download in that one? Go back to the home page. Home. And all the way at the bottom, it is called the license. You have to get the license for it. There's some paid ones that you have to get if you have to pay for it to use it. But that is something you want to definitely look into. Hetty, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Buying Space, Mara, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. But you want to make sure you research it. If there's a license, is there something you have to use? Do you have to buy the license? Or you have to look into all that. For me, I just basically stay with what I can get free through either YouTube. I have not used this one yet, but I have subscribed to it because it came up in one of my feeds when I was watching Nick Nimmons. They were talking about it, and so I checked it out and I did go to it. So I want to play live music. You can do it. Again, I'm not sure the requirements on what you got to do with that. That's something you definitely have to do research on. Baby girl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I've seen a lot of videos where you can do teaching music. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can only play so many seconds at a time when you're doing it without playing the whole song. But you have to do your research on that, because I've seen a lot of teaching type of videos with music. You have to have a master use license to use copyright music. If you are editing it all, you also need to synchronize license. Yes, you have to make sure you have those licenses. So before you use any particular music other than YouTube, make sure you're checking and getting those licenses. It's very important, because you don't want to have that where you start doing videos and then all of a sudden you either lose your videos or you get these copyright strikes. And after you get 3 of them, they'll take your channel away. And you don't want that. And they'll take you can do a class and you get a warning for not 120 days, I think it is. But the safe bet is, if you can, when I'm looking for certain music, I just go through YouTube on the music section. And I usually find what I want. Usually it's jazz, what is it called? Jazz and like Zydeco, blues, Cajun music, that kind of stuff is where I go to for my music. And I get all mine. I've been able to find all what I want to use and enjoy to use from YouTube, from the YouTube music tab. And again, you can do that through your actual web page, your Facebook page. Go to the right-hand side and go all the way down to music. And that would be where you can get that free music, where they automatically put that information for you in your descriptions of your videos. Now, if you go somewhere and get a license, make sure if it says you have to copy, get the copyright or whatever it is you have to copy and put in your descriptions, make sure you do it to cover it for that song that you're using. I bought the rights to use my music for my intro. Yeah, sometimes you have to purchase it. But then again, you have to make sure you get the right things you need for that song or that music you plan on using. But one of the things I found by researching through this creator mix by Nick Nimmons and his brother D, it's all free, and they cover it. They only use the music that you can use for YouTube, which I think is pretty cool in one place. But so far, I'm not enjoying, or I've kind of gone through it. There's nothing I would want to use so far that I can see. If you are covering a song and not using the original artist's vocals, and songs are listed with the Library of Congress, and that is where you pay royalties to the artist. Music is complex and animal. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Even melodies without words. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that's the best place to go right there. The Library of Congress for music. And the list of songs. It also depends on how old it is too. Music was free, but then the company decided to make it not free. That happened about a year ago. Some people were having problems with that, where they've had, when they updated YouTube and people were using the same music over and over. And a lot of times it came back that they didn't renew their, something happened with the licensing or whatever. They can pull it. So yeah, you got to make sure you're up to date with that if you do use it. Good morning, Tina. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, I was part of that. I heard a lot of people had problems with that when they did that update, and people were not able to use their music they've been using in the past. And a lot of people got copyright strikes for it, which I think is wrong, but I don't know nothing about it when it comes to that. So I try to stay with what I can find on YouTube. And if I can do that and I can download it and save it into a file and I can keep using it, I'm fine with it. Because for a while, on the left-hand side of your channel, there was no music tab. They took it away for a while. Now it's back. So I'll still use it. Let's see. Struggling to wake up this morning. Well, it's okay. It happens. But I've been working on getting things listed. I got drafts done. I'm working on almost 300 pieces of jewelry right here. I got 2 auctions coming up. And a lot of jewelry to go through. So I kind of sorted it out. Now I just got to process it. Let's see. I had 3 different licenses for each song in my movie. But it also let me put the songs together in my own soundtrack. Okay. And where are you getting your music from? The Library of Congress? Or are you using anything from YouTube? Where does anybody get their music from? And do you have any issues with it when you use it? Like I said, I just use YouTube. That's what I've been doing from day one. And if I can't find it, I don't use it. I don't know. It's just a touchy subject on that. And I don't want to get to where I get strikes on it. So I try to stay away from that. There was a couple of companies for a while that was part of that, and I did not use them as well. I did search them, but it wasn't worth me using it and getting the copyright strike. Let's see. On Facebook, I use Song Facebook recommended. It was available on their menu. I used it, and then they removed my videos because I used that song. I've noticed, and that's why I don't simulcast my lives anymore on YouTube. I noticed when I first started doing it within the first 2 years, every time I would do that, they would remove my video. Not every morning show, but the majority of them because of the music. So I just stopped sharing to YouTube, to Facebook, I mean. We reached out to the actual artist and had proper contracts. Awesome. But yeah, with Facebook, they're very finicky with that. There's certain things that when you go to, even if you go to do a, like say you can connect your destinations on StreamYard with like YouTube, or you can do it through Facebook. I forgot the other destinations. But with Facebook, even if you do, they'll take your videos down from Facebook if you're using certain songs too. No matter if it's approved for YouTube or not, Facebook has got its own beast. That's the way I look at it. Let's see here. And also don't forget Jennifer is going in for her surgery this morning, so keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Let me just go ahead and drop the link in the chat. Brand in a box is what I use. I never heard of that. Brand in a box? Never heard of it. All right, I'm dropping these links first. Even though she's not here, she's always with us. So definitely keep her in your thoughts and prayers. So if anybody has any feedback on that, let us know in the chat. For those who are interested in trying to use music for their videos, because we don't want you to get a copyright strike. I'm just curious on how those who are doing karaoke, unless they're not monetizing that live, is the only thing I can think of. So I don't know how that works. Oh, let's see. We want to use share for a movie project. The license for the song would have cost more than the movie. Oh, Lord Jesus. I would say, never mind. Yeah. No. I know at church when we used to get our music, we used to pay the royalties that we would have to do, like depending on how often we use that song at our services, that are because I was on the board at the church, and we would have to write a check every month determining how many times we use that song within the month. So say we would do a song and we used it the whole month, then you'd have to pay a percentage of that at the end of the month. You write a check, send it to them, and that was covered. And then, of course, you have to pay your license fees. All right, 710 says, I'm glad you're in here because I know you do karaoke. I'm monetized. I just mute them after they strike it. Okay. So do you get striked on all yours that you have to do that to? 710? That's interesting. Renee, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I play piano, but can choose any instrument using. Okay. Welcome back. So do they do that to every one of your lives? And so you mute the whole thing after? It's from Canada. Okay. That's interesting. Because I know some people good morning, Ella. You must be tired, girl. You were on all day yesterday. I know some people when they do, like for example, Abu does a video intros and stuff for people. When Robin was doing it, she did that for people where the music was in it. But some people had problems with some of the songs. So I was just wondering, how does that actually work? Susie, you changed your name again. I was just getting used to it. Every night, they only get a few songs each live. Well, I know when I wake up in the morning, you're still live. Like this morning, I was up at 1:30, 1:38. Yeah. When we create shorts, how is it possible to use the music when it's known artist? If I use it, like I said, I use my music from YouTube. If you go to your channel, go to the left-hand side of your screen in your channel, and then if you scroll down past all the homepage and shorts and subscribers and YouTube, there's actually, I just noticed this. There's another tab at the top. I just noticed. I got to share this one. This wasn't up here a little while ago. I didn't see it. This is where I used to go, YouTube Music. All right, in your channel, I just noticed up here, YouTube Music, because I went way down here to music up over here to explore, but up here, YouTube Music. That's what I used to use. It's back. I just noticed it. Anyway, this is for YouTube as well, and you can explore. This is the one I usually use. It's right here at the top of your site, your left-hand side, YouTube Music. That's what I use at the top. I was wondering why I couldn't find it. It's there at the top. So when you go here, you can use any of these. And when you do this, you can pick any one of these songs, but you have to make sure when you do, if there's anything you have to copy into your description. Well, here's all my library stuff I used to do. The music I use. It's right here. It saved it for me. So this is where I would get my stuff at for my videos. And when you do that, you can save it to a file for any particular. I would have it in whatever music I was using for that show is where I put the file at. So for example, there's the ones I was using for Poshmark, Etsy, special videos, members, collaborating in the morning, and music videos. So you can put it in any file you want, but make sure, as long as you get it from here, they usually add it to your description for you, unless they make you copy something in your description. So that's where I usually get all my music from, right there. I was wondering where it went. I haven't seen it in a while. But again, I haven't had to look for any music either for a while. But that's what I use. I stick with that. So when I very seldomly ever use music, except for like my intros and my outros and that kind of stuff, but that's about it. But it's the same music I use, or a collection of music. I have hundreds of songs. I've written hundreds. Awesome. Carol, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Just dropped myself out of bed. Wow. You must be tired. Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I am not monetized. Yeah, I was just curious on how people who do the karaoke, how do they do that with their channel with music they do? I edit my name because not everyone knows it. Oh, okay. Well, I know you used to have it at the end of your name. All right. We do around 50 songs a night. They strike like 5. I just go in and out and mute the segments. Okay. Interesting. I use the YouTube free music for shorts. Yep. And there's a lot to choose from in there. You can even pick categories. Let me see something and show you. Let me see what it does when I do this, because this is where I would get my music from. Let's see. Jazz. So if you put just a genre, and you got a whole bunch you can choose from. You can listen to it, you can download it, you can also save it, and just any title you want to put in here. It's the YouTube music, and then of course I got my library. But like right here, if I want to do jazz, I just did jazz, Cajun. Nope, Johnny, not with an 8. Whatever you type up here, they give you all the different choices you can choose. Oh, there we go. I got some new songs I can choose from. I'm gonna have to check this out because that's some different songs that I haven't seen before. So anywho, that's how you would do this. Basically type what kind of music you want, and then it'll come up. And then once you save it, it'll go into your library, which I didn't save here because I save it on. You could save it to that library, or you can save it to your hard drive or anything you want. But I always use mine in my own files. Like I have all my files right here, and that's where I usually put them at. And that's all through YouTube. When you're on your channel, go right here to YouTube Music. When you go there, it brings you here. And that's what I do. I'm going to go back and check out some of those other songs I see. Jessica, hello, good morning. I'm always looking for something different when I'm doing a different video. But I try to use the same thing, and I usually do seasonal too. I also change songs during the seasons. It's an electronic music program that creates background tracks for the notes. Enter the tool. Okay. I'm not that tech savvy. Yeah, YouTube Music has been there, and I used to use it a lot, but then for a while it was gone. I just noticed it was back, but I didn't realize it was at the top anymore. They're always changing something on YouTube, so that's why I look. Mine still says music in the beta. Really? What is mine saying? Yeah, mine doesn't say anything. Mine's not saying anything up there. Let's see here. I like to use music for my shorts when I do a preview. Yeah, they work really well. But again, you got to be careful. And again, that's why I only use the YouTube free music. Creations by D. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And again, with these, I download them in a file. That way I can go directly to that file when I'm doing videos, and I know I'm good to use those. Sometimes I had stopped putting in all that copy pot to the description because they're doing it for me automatically. If I have music in the background and it's from YouTube, they put it in my description for me. So I don't worry about it. That's just one less step I do because it's all the same stuff from YouTube. And one thing I like about using the YouTube free music, they automatically know where you got it from because of when you use the track in the file, it automatically knows it's theirs from their files. That's why I like using it. And then they automatically put it in my description for me. You know, Deborah, now that I'm thinking about it, there was when that happened with the music thing with YouTube, I do remember one of my songs, I had to pick a new one. Now that you're saying, we were talking about that, I did have to pick a new song because it was telling me that I couldn't use it anymore. And that's when they did that change with YouTube music. I remember that because I can't use that song no more. So I deleted it from my files. Now I can see I got more I can pick from. So yeah, if you have any music you use, and make sure you do the right things that you need to do so you don't get copyright strikes. I know there was a couple of people back in 3 years ago, 4 years ago, that every time they would go live, they would play music, like they would do these certain music things at night, like music request, and then they would get their video would be taken down immediately. They would go up and start another channel, another video, and do the same thing again. And they kept getting that happen. It's like, oh, y'all gotta watch that because they're gonna pull your channel. I record the guys when they practice. I have their permission. I wonder if that's a needed signed permission. As long as you have a file for it to be uploaded if they need it. I don't know how that would work, but usually that would be okay. But you have to make sure if they ask for it, you were able to submit it. So I would recommend you do that in a PDF file. Save it as a PDF file. That way, if they request it, you can just send it to them because they will ask you to upload a file for your permission that you have to use that song or songs, and you have to upload it because sometimes they'll ask you to upload it if you have it, whether it's a license or permission or whatever, depending on the type of music and who's doing it. And as long as it's not someone else's music. Yeah, I don't think that'd be a problem. I think you have to upload that as a PDF file. But again, that's a hard subject for everybody to understand, and I know I'm still learning it. But for me to be safe, I just go to YouTube. I use all of YouTube's free music. So the link is at the top of the chat. If anybody would like to come on and join us about the topic and or anything you would like to discuss or even promote your channel. An ASCAP license is $318 a year. Wow. But can use any music from any library you know of artists. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to save my little duckies. I like the free. I'm okay with the free. I got a good selection of stuff that I want. And I just noticed they had some new ones too. So I'll be searching for some new ones. Because I like the Zydeco, the Cajun, the jazz. Oh, that's the kind of music I use. And so I see there's more. I'm going to go back down and check it out and see what else they got. Because I'll be downloading some new music. Gate Masher, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Another good day here. Yep. Yes, free is good. I love free. I don't want to pay for anything like that. Not if I don't have to. As long as they got it for free where we can use it, I'll use it. And like I showed you, all my videos, they automatically put it in my description. Because most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I only use what comes from YouTube. So I don't think I have anything other than YouTube. Come to think about it. No, I don't think I did. This is so interesting sitting here taking it all in. Well, you're welcome. Because some people like to use music. I don't use music when it comes to a regular video. Now, I have done, for example, if you're at, say, a Goodwill and you're videoing there, a lot of times that music is so loud. One, you either have to mute it and then do a talk over, or you have to play some kind of music behind it. I did that a couple of times, and it was, for me, it was aggravating because one, I either had to go ahead and talk over it, which that means you have to do a whole video sound clip of you talking over that video, or you just clip music. So I've done that a couple of times, and a lot of times you don't have enough music to cover the whole video, so then you have to play different songs, or you have to keep the replaying the same song. To me, that's just an aggravation. So I didn't do it. I just don't do it no more. So when I go lately, because I've done so many Goodwills already, I don't do a lot of Goodwills anymore because I don't go there. They're too expensive. They're raising their high prices in it, and you can't find anything. Every now and then you might find something, but it ain't worth me filming the whole Goodwill. Thank you, 710. But again, I need to try, I know, like I said, there was a guy named Ralph or Randy. It might have been Ralph, where he did karaoke, but he did it live. Like he had this little setup thing at his house in his basement. It was pretty cool because he would have requests in the chat because he would go live, and then he would play the music and he would actually sing it. He had the mic and everything. It was pretty cool. Thank you. Yep. I've been having them for quite a while. I love it too. But yeah, the music portion, why not try and see what they got for free through your music through YouTube? It's amazing. And I'm seeing more and more every time I'm looking at this now, and I'm kind of scrolling over here. It's like, wow, they've added a lot more music you can use than what they had. when I first started. Because there was very few and far music I can pick up the genre I wanted. But it's amazing. Wow, even Billy Graham. Cool. They've got a list of trending songs, the top 100 chart songs. Y'all need to check it out. Go to that tab that says YouTube Music on your channel. I can't believe how much they got added. What is today's coffee? It is chicory dark roast coffee. Cafe de Mon. Cafe de Mon from New Orleans. I have a mic and a mixer, $40 off Amazon. I have one. I just don't know how to hook it up. I bought one for $9. No, it might be more than that. But it's more of like a soundboard. I'm still not I can't figure out how to hook it up to where I can still hear the volume going both ways. I got to figure that out. I'm not tech savvy with it, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So it's still there in the box. Good morning, Randy. How are you doing? I've been lurking, cooking taters and onions for hubby. Yeah, I've been staying away from carbs. But other than that, I love seeing now that they got more music to choose from. So I will definitely be looking through and see what they got, because I want to be adding some more music to my lists of songs I can use. Also, don't forget a public service announcement. If you are on eBay, this is the last week of this month. They got this week and 1 month left. If you have a store level on eBay, you have a week and 1 month left to use your coupon before we hit Q4. I hooked my Casio piano to the computer with. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. I bought it because I thought it was pretty cool. I think I got it. The price might even be still on it. It's sitting over there somewhere on that shelf of stuff. One thing I thought I bought was a green screen that sits behind your chair. I can't find it. Need fuel for your body. Yep. Girl, I've been drinking so much water yesterday, but that's my third one of today, and then I'll start drinking water the rest of the day. I did go to the gym yesterday for the first time. I'm going to be doing it 3 days a week. Tomorrow I go to meet my trainer to get that ready to go. Let's see, everyone in the chat today. I'm on a bulldozer. Well, be careful. Get your work done, whatever it is you're doing. Randy, I've been debating on cooking that. You know what else I've been debating on cooking and I'm trying to stay away from is smothered potatoes and sausage with andouille sausage. But I know that's carb city. So I think I'm just going to do a turkey meatball spaghetti today with wheat noodles, whole wheat. I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I've been craving that, but I got to stay away from that. But today, my biggest goal starting the next couple of days is going through all this. I've been putting everything separated. And all these trays are full of jewelry. I bought these trays to separate jewelry, and that's what I did. Now I got to go through it and process it. Some pretty pieces. Some pretty earrings. These are some vintage screwbacks. So I've got a lot to go through. Let's see. Randy. Johnny, I hope you're doing well. Not good here. Well, I hope you get well soon. Catherine, hello, good morning, and welcome, by the way. And also cutting down on carbs. Yeah. I've been doing that a lot. It's not easy. It is very hard. But I've been doing okay. I've been doing good. I feel good too. But boy, it's hard. You've lost 20 pounds. Congratulations. I have actually, since I lived and moved from Louisiana, I'm at 98.5 pounds lost in total. But it took me 5 years to get there. I'm at 98.5 and I want to go 27 more pounds I want to lose because that's what, well, but 26. I'm at 26 more pounds I want to lose to get to my actual weight I want. Miss Rita started carrying rice noodles. No, Miss, I answered your email. Catherine, I did reply to your email. I'm looking. The ones I had already sold on that auction in the beginning of the month. I wish I had a choice of baby girl. Let's see, he always wanted to eat. He always wants to eat with my line. Let's see, video archives. Bootleg my horror movie 7 years ago. Someone found it and told me. Oh, really? Interesting. Mute it. I don't want it to play. I'll have to look it up. Check it out. Carb eliminated is the best way to lose weight. Yeah, and it's been hard, but I got myself now doing it without thinking about it no more. But I did, like I said, in the last 5 years, since July, it took 5 years ago, I've cut out a lot of sugar and carbs and fast food. I don't even eat fast food anymore. And mowing the lawns and eating helped to lose weight. Yep. I was able to lose 2,017 calories yesterday from working out. I like that. I count calories. The fat is like sugar to my body. Sometimes he makes his own only when he wants chili and eggs. Ooh. Okay. No, that's okay. You're good. Yeah, I replied to your email first thing this morning. Yeah, I did email. I replied to your email this morning. Cut out sugar and walk. And yeah, I usually hit my goal of 6,000 steps and walking a day. But I hit the gym starting yesterday. I'm going 3 days a week. I'm going to look for that today. By the way, the what you were talking about, Deborah, the little link you sent me. I'm going to look for that today. That is why I make PSMF eggs white bread. Less than 1 carb per roll. I'm gonna check out and see if they have some in my store at Aldi's here. I hope they do because I'm interested in trying it. Because I love wraps. I love my spinach. I want to get some beets. I haven't had beets in a while, and I love beets. Yeah, I definitely am looking forward to it. I'm gonna try it. If they have it, I'm definitely going to look for it. And if they have oatmeal or cream of wheat, it makes its own. Okay. Watch. You go. She has over 70 egg white bread roll wrap videos. Johnny, may I come on and talk about what I am doing tonight when you are done? You can come up anytime you want. Or you just talking about to talk to me after the show? Yeah, the link's at the top of the chat, isn't it? Yeah, it's up there. Need some love, Johnny? No, I'm good. I'm good. Gotta run. Girl is finally on. Gotta run. My girl is finally on. All right. Well, have a great day. And thank you for coming on in. Thank you for being part of the conversation today. If you aren't measuring correctly, the bread comes out like styrofoam. Okay. Oh, yes, we do. Always need some sharing out. So, Johnny, try chicken parm on an egg low carb. And you see, I don't like the red marinara sauce unless I cook it. And I ain't got time to be cooking it for 4 or 5 hours because that's how long I took and cooked my red sauce. Well, thank you, Catherine. You get your butt up in there, Heather and Shane. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to make my own bread. Oh, I used to love it. I have a bread maker and everything. But after a while, that was getting too much. I don't like sauce either unless I make it. Yeah, I just something about it. It's an acid reflex with heartburn with me. If I don't cook like my own spaghetti sauce, I have to cook it for at least 3 to 4 hours. At least. That's just the way I do my own sauce. I don't like marinara sauce either. It's usually too sweet. Yeah, I don't like that sweet sauce. Okay, egg white bread is hard, but I finally tamed the beast. So you're making your own, or I thought you were buying that stuff you showed me on when you sent me that link for that bread wraps or whatever. I stopped making homemade bread. I stopped eating a lot of bread. I try to find the low carb. I think it's net carb of 3 or less. Because I know I was looking up the research on like what is the maximum carbs you should intake for the day for all meals. And for me to keep my A1C down and keep my weight down, they said no more than 50 for the day, 50 net carbs, grams of carbs. And I stopped looking at all that because everything has carbs. So now what I do is I make sure it's less, 3 net carbs or less. Yes, I do make my own. Okay, that's why. It's a flat wrap. One canned chicken. Canned chicken? Are you talking about like the can, like the tuna cans, like chicken cans? I don't eat that. That's full of sodium. I do under 20 carbs a day. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it under half of that. So yeah. But I know I need some, but yeah, I make bread every day, every other day. Yeah, my machine is in the cabinet. I've been subscribed to awesome channels, but they don't return me to me what's wrong. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my camera. I cannot see you. I'm in a black screen. Hello. Make sure you go to your settings on your YouTube, on your StreamYard. Go under the wheel that says settings and check and see what camera it's saying you have. And then make sure you connect it to the correct camera. Heather, I can't tell you last time I had any kind of bread. I just don't eat. Makes the house smell good. You just don't eat it? You just cook it? Okay. Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? So yeah, make sure your camera, check the settings for camera and then see if the Dropbox will tell you what camera you're trying to use. Because you have to tell it what camera you're using in StreamYard. Janice, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. What's up, Toochmon? Hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? I've subbed for a while. Then be sure if you are using 2 cameras that one is only. Yeah, make sure it's the camera. The devices are not being connected. So you got to go to your settings on StreamYard. No carbs and meat, eggs, and cheese. Full calories. I love cheese. I love my eggs. I love boiled eggs too. Oh, she gone. You're welcome. Yeah, make sure you got the right camera on your settings. That's why it's not letting you come up. Well, I can't see you anyway, but it's not letting, it says it's undetected. I found the mic on my external camera is wonky. Always have to be label mic in default. Yeah, you have to change it. I'm noticing that when I reset my computer, I always have to go in and reset my mic because it automatically defaults to not my actual mic that I use for the external camera. So I always have to do it that way. Well, good morning, Chris. How are you doing this morning? Hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm going to restart my computer. Hang on. Okay. Which I'm going to hang on to? Hang on, Snoopy. Snoopy, hang on. Remember that song? Hang on, Snoopy, hang on. So yeah, I just stay away from all that. I have changed a lot with no white rice or white bread. I try to stay with wheat, whole grain. I love my berries and my fruits. I have to watch my banana intake because it seems like every time I eat bananas, it raises my A1C, my numbers. I am on an iPad. I wish I don't know about. Yeah, I don't use products, Apple products. Anytime I plug in external camera to the system once, makes me go to default always. Yeah, that's just, it happens. You got to always let it know which one you want. You got to switch it. For breeding, I use pork rinds. Pork rinds? I'm always afraid to eat the pork. I love pork rinds. I need to see what the information is on the back of the bags, because I haven't had any in a long time. Because again, I don't want to have all that stuck in my with the high carbs. Now I'm stuck. You got it stuck in your head. Geneva, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Me too, Deborah. Making a killer chicken cordon bleu. Ooh, I got to stay away from ham. It's too salty. I've lost 25 pounds since April on my carnivore diet. You know, I still have not figured out that, but I have to say, I'm happy with the way I've done it for the last 5 years. I've lost 98.5 pounds, and I'm almost there to the 26 more I want to lose. I'm almost there. That's why I'm going to the gym now. I started yesterday, and I love it. And I do have a little soreness this morning, but I'm going back tomorrow. We have somebody finally in the back room. She got here. Yeah, she told me to hang on. I got Snoopy hanging on. Now here she is, none other than Heather.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I had to unplug my camera and replug it in. It was telling me my camera device malfunctioned. I'm like, malfunction,
yeah,
malfunction.
I'm going to show you. I'm here. It's here. All right. Yes. Crush the pork rinds like cracker crumbs. Coat it in the butter and bacon. Oh, Lord Jesus. That sounds like a greasy moment. Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
dude.
So, for those who don't know who Heather is, you're missing out. The only thing is her sister's not with her today. She must be out at work or she's out shopping.
No, she's upstairs taking it easy still. She still has a pinched nerve in her neck, so she's still hanging. She's taking it easy, hopefully.
Okay, I've got somebody else in the back room, but I want to have you go on first and tell everybody what you got going on.
Okay, cool.
What you got doing tonight and about your channel and what y'all do.
Yes. So tonight, no pink curlers for Shane. Shane
Good morning, Elizabeth.
So tonight we're not sale because Shane is taking it easy. We're going to be back on a live sale September 10th because we start school next week. So too much going on. But tonight I wanted to do something different. So I like porcelain a lot. Delft, Lefton, Limoges, Meissen, all that stuff. So I decided that I would do like an educational live. So tonight I'm going to go live at 6:30, regular time 6:30, and I'm going to do a live educational thing about porcelain because I found this really cool book, the Limoges Porcelain Box. And it's cool because it's giving you, we're on camera. You want to come in? Hi. There she is.
Well, good morning. How are you feeling?
I'm hanging in there. She's shrugging something across the floor, which she's not. I just told her you're taking it easy.
Her doing it. Let me go ahead and bring Chris up real quick. I'm going to bring Chris back up and come back to you.
Okay.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, good morning, Johnny. How are y'all today?
You can't get off the road again?
Right. Yeah. We're traveling back to Georgia again today.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go ahead.
You said you were. I am, but I only have a little bit. It's for your bag. All right, I'll take it. Bye.
Later. Get to feeling better.
Thank you.
What you're going to be doing tonight, you said?
Oh, so I'm doing a live educational on porcelain. So I have this book called Limoges Porcelain Box, which is actually the history about snuff boxes, which is pretty cool. But in the beginning of it, it has a history of porcelain itself.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just learning about it myself, so I don't know how much information I'm going to be able to give, but I'm going to give as much information as I find. And I'm also going to concentrate on Irish porcelain, which not too many people know about Irish porcelain, and Delft and German porcelain is what I'm kind of going to focus on, and a little bit of Limoges.
Now, is this going to be some new program you're doing on a regular basis, or are you just kind of filling in for the canceling of your shows?
It's kind of a fill-in right now. I mean, if it goes well and I have time to research some stuff, I definitely would do another one on different things, because I think it's good. People like to learn about different glassware, different porcelains, different objects that they collect.
Right.
So I think it's interesting. I like history, so I like a lot of English history. So this kind of goes with, England and about China and stuff like that. So hopefully I have some good information for everyone.
All right, real quick, we're going to go to Chris and let Chris talk about his channel, what he's got going on. And I see he's on the road again with his driving to wherever.
Right, yeah. So what we've been doing is anytime I do a road trip, with the exception of this morning, I've been going live on my channel, and it's pretty much, we're going to call it tripping with the family. And it's just an adventure, something different for the channel. I'm thinking about doing a membership for it. I'm not really 100% sure. We're still toying with that idea. I don't know. But so to tell you about the channel, so I'm a reseller, have been for 6 years now. And I haven't put out any main videos here this past month because we're moving into a new home. I'm fixing to put out a video. Sir?
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm putting together a video right now. It's going to be probably a long video, but it's going to explain how reselling has changed our lives. And it's going to be a pretty realistic about and where we've been and where we come from and where we're going. And I wanted to do that now because of the new home that we have, and I think it would be beneficial for a lot of people, and I think a lot of people can relate to what has happened to us, and specifically me, over the last 5 years, and how reselling has changed our lives with that. But you
And
guys
on your
can
channel,
always
what
check us.
is your regular
Sir?
show that you do on the weekdays? And he's frozen.
What we do on the weekdays?
Your live show.
Yes, it's every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Brad from Black Sheep Society and myself. And we just sit back. We have guests on occasionally, and sometimes it's just me and him, and other times it's just guests. And we just sit back and we pretty much talk about anything. It's nothing specific. We just sit. It's the time for us to kick back and relax, and other people come in and chat with us, and do whatever. We have a really good time with that, and I appreciate everything Johnny's done to help promote that with the calendar and stuff like that.
I try to do the best I can, and if anybody tells me something as far as to add, I do it. But I never have my ESP turned on, or I always say ESPN are turned on, because there's so many changes that people are doing, and if they don't tell me, I leave it on there like I got it, unless I have to sit there and do the research. No chatting while driving. Exactly, right, Lizbeth? I see a lot of people do that. I don't know how y'all do it. I just couldn't. Yeah, he's gone through dead spots. That's the only thing bad about when you're driving, you don't have that good connection, you lose it. So, yeah. So
I do sometimes. I drive. I put the thing on and I'm driving.
Well, usually you're not driving, are you?
What's that?
It's not you driving usually.
Yeah,
I went to New York. It was you driving?
From where?
When you went to New York, that one video where y'all was pouring down raining.
Oh, when with the Philly? Yeah. No, that was not me driving. Shane was driving.
You were the passenger. That's what I thought.
Yeah. But a lot of times I have the camera turned the other way so you see me where I'm going.
Yeah. I did one video a couple of years ago where, again, as of yesterday, we are still in August, not even Labor Day yet, and the leaves are changing colors already. And so one year I did looking at winter through my eyes, was the title of the video. And I basically did the GoPro facing the forwardness and just drove around town. It was gorgeous.
That's nice. Yeah.
But I would not drive and talk.
People like that because they like to see the old houses. Like we have some old houses here, so they like to see the towns and the foliage and what's going on.
Yeah.
So they do like that.
You know, Kristen giving her hives, turn over full.
And Elizabeth, your package is going out today. See, it's over there. I'm sorry, we're a little behind in shipping because with Shane's injury and stuff.
Right. So tell everybody what you got going on, even after this week, and you're going back to your regular scheduled program. What is it, and what do you do on your channel?
So we are on a little break. So I have tonight. I'm doing the live education. Then next Tuesday we're off again because it's the first day of school. So our next live auction will be on the 10th. So after that, it's every Tuesday at 6:30 we have a live auction, and then we do thrift hauls on Sundays afternoon. We don't schedule it; it's kind of between like 1 and 4 Eastern time, I would say, on Sundays. So it's usually Tuesdays at 6:30 Eastern time is our live auction, and then Sunday afternoon Eastern time is our thrift haul.
Yeah, I had to double check and make sure I changed it on the calendar, so I did. Yeah. I think you sent me the message. Like, oh, did I change it to the 10th?
Yeah, school's a little crazy. We're
already started school here. And it's weird yesterday where when I went to the post office, they even had streets closed off with one ways where you can only go a certain way with the school buses.
Yeah, so the first week of school is always crazy. It's always crazy.
Well, everybody, it's getting that time. We're going to go ahead and very end the show. Don't forget you have Todd Silver Hair Stacker going live. Also, don't forget to check out the channel. You also have 2 Hip Chicks Dawn and Mary going on at 10 or 12. You also have Ella going on at 11 and many, many more. So check out the calendar. It is in the tabs of the post on this channel. As y'all may know, it also has the community tab. Don't forget, we do this again every Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And usually about 8:30 is when I drop the link in the chat. Depending on how big the chat's flowing with comments. So again, if anybody would like to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. Remember, do not type the tap on the 3 dots. Click on the box to come on in. Thank you, little Debbie. There's the Queen City Picker. Oh, that's right. Queen City Picker. Tom is going wrong.
Hey,
there's the link to discussion. What, Chris?
Yeah, I want to say something real quick. I just noticed that I'm under my old channel. So if anyone wants to watch me, my channel is Buck Mountain Barn.
Right.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know if Jennifer's put the link in there or not yet.
Jennifer's not here today. She's having surgery.
Oh, no.
Yep, she's having her other surgery today.
Oh, okay.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. But little Debbie's been dropping links. But you're on the calendar every Thursday. So if you go to the calendar at 7:30, is it 7:30?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time, PM.
Yeah, it's Buck Mountain Barn Picker.
No, it's just Buck Mountain Barn.
But the name of the show on Thursdays is Picking and Grinning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's on the calendar, so y'all can check it out and follow those channels. So with that being said, like I say before in each and every show, if you want to come on, the link is there at the top. Just hit the box. There's a link, and you can come on. Thank you, little Debbie. She just dropped your link. So there's his link to his channel. I just noticed, what is this other channel you have under your name? Is that another channel you have?
Yes, that's my Buck Mountain Outdoor Adventures. I started it years ago, and I do reviews of hotel reviews and stuff like that. I haven't done nothing on there in a while.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is one of 4 channels that I have. I have 4 different channels, 4 different types of channels. So
it can be hectic at times too.
Yeah, well, I have to cut back and concentrate solely on the reselling channel because it's got more subscribers.
Right. Yeah, you got to
just do
the
others for fun.
Yeah.
Go where your masses are.
All right, so if anybody wants to come on, you're more than welcome to. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?
Bye.